How's it going, guys? This is Vaughn, and we're back in American Truck Simulator once again. We have here the new truck from Ironwerx. It's the Western Star 4900 SF, and also the float trailer, also brand new. We got some Jet A fuel drums loaded on there, so that's a really cool cargo option that you get. And we've got the triaxle version of it, custom mud flaps from Ironwerx, custom flags. I believe this is the first option for the wood on that trailer. See what else we got here. The truck itself is, of course, no skins for it yet, other than the stock skins, which are, they're okay. Not my favorite skins, but we just went with a metallic black for today and went with mostly basic stuff. But we've got, amber markers on the sides, on the bumper, and we've got, let's see, I think those are the big beacon lights on the trailer as well. Those are all from Ironwerx, the light pack that he includes there. What else? Everything else is pretty basic, so I think this is the middle option for the cab. There's the bigger option, also the day cabs, which is, of course, a lot smaller. So I think we've also got probably the highest for this cab that we can go for the fuel tank is 220 gallons, I think. And only one engine is compatible with it so far, unfortunately. That's the 600 horsepower engine that comes with it, so that is what we got. And that little light color change is the radiator. I believe the radiator is gray, but the grille is black, so that's why there's a difference. But yeah, it's a pretty cool truck. I'm definitely gonna drive it around quite a bit and see how it is. As is usual with Ironwerx, you get tons of customizability with it, so you can customize pretty much everything. And it's really good detail, of course, and even better is how beautifully it runs in 150. So really cool combo here, and you can get the two, the truck and trailer separate, or you can get them in a combo package. For me, the price came out to about $28, so I think it's a pretty good deal, considering how much customizability you get, especially on the truck, but the trailer as well. So let's go ahead and get going. We're going to take these fuel drums over to New Mexico, and we're in Denver right now. So we've got a little bit of a drive. You can see there it's just shy of 600 miles. So we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. Get our lights on. Here's the interior as well. We're kind of sitting a little bit far back just so we'll be able to see everything. But we went with the red cover up on top and this grain option for the dash plate. Also the red gauges. You can adjust all of that, by the way. The gauge color, the text color, the backlight color. You can also adjust, stuff like the carpet, the shifter style. Also back there with the sleeper area, you can adjust all the fabric and cloth, bedspread, all that stuff. Mirrors, the speakers, the two CB radios you got up there. It's compatible with Systems Mega Pack, so you can get some accessories as well. And tons of wheel options too. So it's pretty cool. I didn't like the other, not crazy about the mirror options that you get with this truck, but everything else is really good. I like the all the the quality that you get. So without further ado, let's get on out of here. Let's go ahead and freaking brake has to come off. Okay, now we can pull out of here. Yeah, I'm also not too crazy about the engine. Hopefully we can get more engine options soon. We got plenty of horsepower for this, so that should not be a problem. I do like the visibility that you get, though, with everything. Mirror FOV is pretty nice, and of course with the way the cab is designed, you got lots of visibility all the way around as well. That's also an option if you want to do that. You can put a window there on the passenger door. I just didn't go with that today, so, but that is an option if you want to do that. All right, letting us do it here. Alright, we're gonna go straight and then hang a left out there. Man, you really gotta turn your neck. Let me see if I can put my seat up a little bit, because seeing out that window is a little bit of a problem. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, it's a little bit of a drag, that engine. I do hope we get some better options soon. That's the only engine it's compatible with currently. I feel like we may need to roll down the windows for a little bit just to get more sound. Stay right. I'm also not hearing a GPS voice. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Because I do have the GPS. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Sorry, let me fix that really quick. I think it may not be enabled in audio because this stuff reset on me. Yeah, that's why. We needed our reliable Sky. Let's see. Been doing this, the UK one. I like that one. Traffic out here. The traffic should be at 0.6 from the last time. It's interesting. Let's get to 8 high here. The other thing I've not tried just yet, and I will try it right now and see what happens, is our roof cams. Let's see if that works. Okay. Not bad. It's pretty offset, pretty high up, but you know, it does work. We can look around. Oh, and for the exhaust too, I kind of realized that. I think there are more options for that as well. I just did not pay too much attention. I think so I have a heat shield on there, so I know I saw more options for that. Couple of cars here, and we don't want to take this exit and just stay straight. Alright, come over right there. just so quiet. I'm used to engines with a lot more guts, or what do you want to call it? A lot more meanness? I don't know what you want to call it. Should be a nice drive here, though. Unfortunately, there were not many jobs coming out of Nebraska. We could not find any for this trailer, and I did think about speeding up time, but I don't know. It took me quite a while to put together the truck and everything, just because of how much customizability there is, and so forth. So I kind of just felt like grabbing whatever there was. Didn't want to mess around with it too much. But it's not bad. It's kind of one of those trucks that's like, you wouldn't really consider it your main truck. I think the W900 is a lot better from Ironwerx, but it's still pretty cool. And the inside is really nice. Got a lot of detail, and I love the backlighting as well. It's pretty nice. I like that it's really visible. Although the only truck that I really had issues with that, as far as like the speedometer and things not being visible, was the Coronado SD when it first came out. Because with the recent updates, they've fixed it since then, but it had some interesting issues with the backlight of the gauges, speedometer, where the needles are. Like you could barely see unless you had the lights off, the backlights off. But you know, as I said, they fixed that since then, so it's all good now. Some other stuff got reset as well. I noticed that the fatigue thing is back up there. So I'm using the Minimal Advisor mod on Steam. So we're basically going to be running that mod for now in our convoys until Sissel's Route Advisor gets updated. Because before then we were running that one, but this one pretty much does the same thing. Just puts it on top. And I don't mind it on top because it's kind of like you're not really looking up there as much as the bottom. You know, when you're driving and stuff. So the other one that I had used for a while was the Yara mod. I'm not sure if that one did update to 150 or not, but that one was also on the top. But you know, whatever works is whatever we will do. I do hope you guys are having a great Saturday. We're going to see about... so today, as I'm recording this, is Friday. So we'll be trying to do, I think we'll be doing a stream tonight, Goggles and myself, for our Friday night convoy. So by the time y'all are watching this, it will have already happened, and hopefully you were able to join. Really cool stuff coming out soon with ATS expansion. That is coming along nicely, and it's one of those things where I don't think people really appreciate how much work goes into it, because you're not able to see the behind the scenes, all the work that Recon and Driver 47 do. You know, it's a lot of testing and pulling stuff out and redoing it, and then, you know, testing some more over and over and figuring out issues or debugging this and that. And I mean, it is so much work to get everything to function properly and to look good and have a good player experience. So hats off to Recon and Driver 47 for all that they do. It's incredible, and they are definitely committed to making a great product, a great mod with ATS expansion. So we are itching to get it working for 150. Itching to get back to it. And also nice to have the, let's see, it's the Tempty and Wilson Commander trailers working from Pister. That is awesome. So we get to have the dynamic loading and unloading feature with Nebraska, and we get to take advantage of that with those awesome trailers. So that's excellent. We're gonna go around Mr. Napa here. Kind of a sad engine. Even at high RPMs, there's just not much there. Oh man, we got hit with the way station. Alrighty. Let's pull over. Yep, as expected, there's nothing on the Jake either. Not that there's nothing, but it's so, like, just nothing there. Or there might as well be nothing. Okay, let's see where we're at here. 83,441. Very cool. Right as we're crossing over to New Mexico. Alright, you gonna let us in, dude? I think so. Slow down at the last second. So far, 150's been catching on pretty nicely. I think we've, for the most part, we've all figured out the bugs and ways to work around them. Because there are definitely plenty. Definitely stuff that has to get ironed out. But, you know, at least we're able to make do with it. And we're able to get stuff working. Some of the other stuff that was pretty frustrating was the G-Portal stuff with getting like network connection errors and that kind of stuff. That was pretty irritating, I know. Dan struggled a lot with that. I know that there at the beginning with the free convoy that he set up, he kept wrestling with that error and getting kicked out of the convoy. So I think it's resolved now. I want to say G-Portal figured out what the issue was. So I want to say that's running better, which is good. And it looks like people have been getting in there and using the convoy server, so that's good. That's, you know, pretty much essentially what it's there for. And then on my end with the dedicated server I'm trying to set up for, you know, perhaps to do some Estrelon stuff. That so far has been okay. We don't have, you know, an ironed out load order or anything like that yet. We're just testing connectivity and performance, latency, all that stuff. And we seem to have gotten a leg up on that. So I believe, and hopefully I'm not, you know, jinxing anything here, the hardest part is done. With that, I pretty much just copied the server configuration from the FLX server and then tweaked it from there, because I didn't want to, you know, I don't think it was necessary really to have to use different settings. I mean, the only settings that it really needs is the logon token to host the server through Steam. That way your friends can connect, and for it to actually establish the server, what am I trying to call it? To be able to establish a connection in order to host it. That way it'll be put online and people can see it through the Convoy lobby browser and join that way. So it did require a little bit of work, you know, configuring ports, and then you have to open the ports on your firewall or your router. In this case, I don't have a, you know, we have the Google Mesh system with fiber, so there's no separate modem or routers. They're combined, and then I don't have a firewall on top of that, because got several security, you know, systems already in place through fiber. So it worked out, you know, for it being easy to set up and easy to open the ports and everything. So the only thing was having to figure out which what was it? I guess which items would work as far as setting up the server for max players, because that also seemed to not work fully as far as, because I know 150 introduced the option to have 128 players in the convoy. So it was kind of weird that it worked at first. I was able to configure it in the server config menu, and also in the SII file, and also in the config file, the regular CFG file, to adjust it to 128, and it stayed online, but then it would randomly drop the connection. So that was kind of interesting. I still may need to investigate that, but at least for the moment, as far as people, you know, that we're gonna have running Estrelon and doing a convoy with that, I really don't think it's gonna be more than 8 people for the moment anyway. But it is nice to know that 150 has the capacity to allow us to grow that, you know, scale that up and down as needed. So that'll be fun. That will be definitely interesting to have an ATS convoy in a 1-to-1 scale map with Estrelon. Estrelon being 1-to-1 scale, it's, you know, the map is pretty small, but it's not at the same time, because it's still, you're traveling the surface area as if it was in real life. So real time, real you know, mile ratio, I guess. Hopefully you can translate the babbling that I'm doing and make sense of it. Makes sense in my head, but it doesn't always come out that way. And a nice sunset over here. Really nice. That is beautiful. Look at that. Do I need to say it? No, I don't. Even though I already did. I really hope that this guy isn't going to start yawning on us, because that is irritating. I've already interrupted the video enough. I don't want to have to go in there and disable the fatigue. I mean, I will if I have to, but prefer not to. We got some fun stuff coming up besides this video, because I'm still in the middle of the series where we're doing the Nebraska World of Trucks deliveries, so we have yet to finish those. And what else? We've still got we've got the new equipment DLC. That'll probably be the next video. We'll get to do a shipment with those. Oh, slow it down here big time. Just like that, nighttime is upon us. Some stutters there. Some more. It does seem kind of true as to the speculated information I've gotten or heard that the game does struggle a little bit more at night than during the daytime. Right. Which is pretty interesting, because on the first thought of that you wouldn't think, but kind of makes sense as far as that it's having to draw more lighting and keep right. That kind of thing, reflections, so forth. We've got to grab us a screenshot as well, so this seems like a good spot to do it. So let me do that real quick. I'll be right back with you. Okay, grabbed our screenshot, and it looks pretty good. And while I was there, I went ahead and disabled all the other crap. Looks like we got a road event here, so we gotta get off here and probably hop back on.
Finding a new route.
Give Sky a second.
and then continue straight on.
Hopefully it's not blocked.
Continue straight on.
Yeah, I don't think it would be. Pretty bad accident up there. Yeah, so some random settings did not copy over when I cloned my profile to make this one, but that's alright. Got them fixed. So, yeah, traffic offenses was turned on, and fatigue was turned on, and some other things had to disable and adjust. So, that makes total sense as to why it got turned on, rather. But anyways, definitely have to let me know if y'all enjoy this truck and the trailer as well. W900 should also be updated to 150, so I put that back in my load order as well. Only thing was that I sold the other one because of the compatibility, or incompatibility I should say, with 150. So I'm gonna have to go in there and buy a new one, reconfigure everything, but it'll be cool to start over. Probably could do a day cab out of that one. Or maybe this one, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do a full W900 and give that one the sleeper, and then just put a, you know, configure this one, reconfigure it into a day cab or something like that. Yeah, it's definitely a cool truck. The engine is a big turn off for me though, but hopefully in an update later on they'll make it compatible with everything else, like the W900. Alright, 50 miles to go on the last leg here. Thinking about that, updating everything, we've also got quite a few adjustments made in our dedicated server load orders for Ruta and the other server where we have our FLX and DOMS 379. Lots of changes there, and probably won't be the last of it, because we've got tons of mods that we run, so it kind of throws us off, you know, sometimes when there's a game update, especially a big one like 150. And they push out little micro updates as well. SCS does. So sometimes there's some that come along that break mods. So you know, they have to adjust, and developers for the mods gotta go in and, you know, kind of redo everything to make it compatible again. And you know, those are times where we gotta take stuff out and wait for them to be updated. And you know, kind of another thing we're kind of hoping for with 150 is that it would kind of fix some of the crashes that happen, but that seems to be a constant issue as well, even in 150.
Exit right.
You know, lots of crashes and things like that, depending on mods. And it's the kind of thing where if it crashes and you just reload it, it works again. So it's not even really that it's not compatible, it's just the way the game handles the mod for some reason. It just gets messed up until you reload it. Whoops, I have to stop here. Did not make it in time. That's one of those things. And man, I still get a kick out of the mirrors. How far out into the distance, into the sky, and possibly other galaxies and universes you can see. It's so bright.
Right, and then turn right.
Oof, big stutter there. Here's Gallup.
Turn right.
And don't worry, I've been to Gallup many times, but with this being a cloned profile, I don't think that necessarily transfers over. At least I don't believe. Might be a way you could, but if there is, I am not aware of it. We have to transfer over that set of data of the cities you've visited. Not entirely sure. Okay, we're at a Newmont. Oh, and I meant to say that at the beginning. We took off from a BNSF in the beginning, so it's probably going to be that popular spot, either on this side or on the other side of that that guardrail or that concrete rail. Did we turn at the wrong place? Oops. We did. I was not paying attention to the GPS at all. That is my bad. We most certainly do not turn here. I'm always making that mistake. Yep, I was not watching the GPS at all. Pretty clearly says go straight, and here's where we turn. Wonder if we can see our spot. Oh yeah, I think I see our spot over there.
Get ready.
One of those parking spaces.
Turn left.
Ready?
You have arrived at your destination.
There it is. Hopefully we don't butcher this job, because I am notorious for being extremely bad at backing up triaxle trailers. That is tight, too. Goodness gracious. Need to tell him to pick a tighter spot next time. I don't think this one's quite tight enough. right, here we go. All right, that wasn't bad. I don't think we butchered that one. Very nice. We have made it safe and sound. And we are ready to unload. Boom. All right, so fuel drums delivered from Denver to Gallup, 595 miles, 11 hours, 9 minutes, 81.4 gallons. And we made 28K on that one. Excellent. All right, well, I'll have links to, well, I guess a single link to Ironwerx Modding, to the truck and trailer combo that you can go and check out. I think they're both really good for the price. It's not going to be a favorite truck of mine or a trailer, but for the price, I mean, come on, it's great. I mean, all the customizability you get, great model, and I mean, that's typical of Ironwerx. They make really good quality stuff. So I definitely recommend you at least check it out, and can be pretty fun to drive if you're a Western Star fan. So definitely go and check those out, and I appreciate you guys checking out the video. I hopefully will see you guys in more live streams. Hopefully you guys were able to make it to the one last night and had a good time. We'll hopefully see you back around the channel. So until the next one, guys, please subscribe. If you enjoyed watching, please drop a like while you're at it, and we will see you guys in the next one. Everybody be safe and have a great one.